To most people, this looks like some random sketches with some old-timey guy spray painted over it, but it's more than that. If you went to school in a certain era, you probably covered your books in brown paper grocery bags and then covered those in sketches and drawings. Mine went through a few phases. Started off with metal bands around 5th grade. Then I was introduced to punk rock, so then it was Dead Kennedy logos and Black Flag, and then those morphed into punk rock, skateboarding, and surfing motifs. As I got older and my drawing skills got more sophisticated, everything went into dedicated media for art. Then I went into advertising because that's what you did when you had art skills. My drawing skills plummeted. That was in favor of little sketches and stuff like that just to get my ideas down on paper. My Dapper Driver series is bringing that love of sketching back. Kind of like back to the original of drawing on my notebooks. In this case, they're pencil drawings of vintage American muscle cars and hot rods, along with basically flash, like tattoo flash, for logos and stuff that were always associated with those. When you see hot rods, a lot of times you see the stickers, moon eyes and stuff, and sketch those around almost like tattoos, where it's just a logo here and a logo there. Then I came in with spray paint stencil with my Liquitex neon orange and let gravity do a little bit of work, and then screen printed my Dapper Driver. It kind of plays to the image of, you know, they're sophisticated dudes, but they like this lowbrow, hot rod, you know, grease under your nails, wrenching, getting a motor running, all those sorts of things. I originally set out to make this series a little bit more efficient, but like a lot of projects that I do, it ended up basically being 17 one-of-one pieces of work. Each one's totally unique. Even down to the screen printing is a little bit different on each one. So this is what we've got. An A3 sheet of 220 GSM Hammermule natural white. So what does this artwork say about you? Probably that you appreciate the sound of a straight piped V8, and maybe you're nostalgic for the days of carbureted engines and 4-speed transmissions. I like to say it's fine art for lowbrow lovers. When you put one of these in a nice frame, it's gonna look like $1,000,000.